Good morning, everybody. Do my little trick that Lucky taught me is tip your glasses, tip the back of your glasses up a little bit, and it takes the glare off. So thank you, Lucky. Well, my hair's going to do what it wants to because it is wet and rainy. Let's see. There we go. Wet and rainy has been for the past 3 days. I've just had a really hard time trying to get woke up this morning. When it gets like this, cloudy, kind of drab out, I get tired and don't want to get up, just want to lay there and rest. I'm sure a lot of you had that feeling before. So I got about a little over half an hour yet before I have to get down there for work, and since it's right down the hill, it only takes me a minute. Thought I'd just do a little, was it Friday morning, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I guess it's Friday morning. I guess I could check right here on my computer right here. Let's see. Yes, Friday, July 3rd, 2015. Alright, and anyhow, I was putzing around. I put my little garden flag, American flag up, and it also said made in the USA, so hey, great. Just wanted to do a little chit-chat this morning. Not a whole lot, in my mind. But let me turn this. I forgot. Mute. Yay. Oh my gosh, I got flat one side, puffy on the other side. When it's humid, it'll just start flipping up and curling up. You wait till the end of the day, you'll see me. It's unbelievable. It's holy cow. But I just thought I'd go ahead and get on and say a few things. A couple of things maybe you don't know about me. I'm only 5 foot and a half an inch. I always put that half an inch in there, so whenever I go to the doctor and they measure you, I know whether or not I've shrunk a little or gotten taller, which I don't think getting taller is going to happen. But if I go under 5 foot and a half an inch, then I know I'm starting a little shrinking process or something. So yeah, 5 foot and half of an inch. I've got small feet, and a lot of people, I've had many comments, about, well, gee, how can you walk on those things? They're so small. I probably wear about a women's, it depends on the shoe and the type and the style and how they're made, but anywhere from a 5.5 to 6.5. So I got small feet, but they're a little, short, but a little wide. So I always got to try to find some shoes that are a little bit wider, because I used to love to go barefoot. And, I grew up in the country, we love to go barefoot, but nowadays you're not sure where you're at, what's on the ground. I know that the rocks where I'm parked right here, I tried going barefoot in and out of the camper. Them things are so sharp, it's like stepping on needles. I said, nope, can't do it. I'd love to. My feet are considered like, what I call them Flintstone feet. And yeah, Flintstone feet. I don't know if I can show you. I gotta wash them, but oh, they're dirty. But anyhow, my feet are short. I got little stubby toes. And if you look at the Flintstones, you remember. Let's see. Look at it. I don't have hardly any toes. My toes, little bitty toes. So that's why I call them Flintstone feet. So, yeah, I'll have to get my wipes out and wipe the bottom of my feet. I was trying to go out there a little bit, hang up that flag and stuff. But, yeah, I call them Flintstone feet. Let's see. Got to make fun of, things that aren't what you consider to be, some people watch these TV shows and all this advertisement and get the wrong idea of what a, not necessarily perfect, but what the perspective is, or what people should look like, what they believe most people look like, models and all that. That's, it gets crazy. It's the norm in Wisconsin, not Wisconsin, in the United States. They said the average person is chunky, overweight or obese. I mean, you're going to find more of that than you are going to find skinny, toothpick, wobbly shaped, perfect shaped people, what they consider the way you're supposed to look like. But anyhow, I can't even quite spit it out top. Let's see. Trying to think of something else that I can tell you about me. I don't know if anybody's seen kind of the beginning or the beginnings of my adventure, and I had mentioned, I believe, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, but I take medications for a couple of things. One is for the thyroid. Back in 2008, 2007, I was having several thyroid issues. I was having symptoms. They had a hard time telling. It took them 2 years to diagnose exactly the difficulties or what the problem was. I had symptoms of high thyroid and low thyroid. And I'll tell you about some of that in another little video. So after 2 years of figuring out, they said I had a bunch of nodules on my thyroid, and the best thing would do is try to kill the thyroid. And they do this by giving you a radioactive iodine pill, because iodine, your thyroid is the only organ in your body that processes and absorbs iodine. So that radioactivity would only go into the thyroid, and it kills it. And when I went in to take this pill, they said if we can do it one time, and if it works, fine. We can do it one more time after that. If that doesn't work, then we'd probably do surgery to take it out. So I take medicine for that daily. It's almost like somebody having to take like a diabetic shot every day, or somebody that's on heart pills. It's something that I must have every day, because with no thyroid now, if I don't get this, my body starts slowly going and shutting down to where I could eventually end up in a coma and die. So it is a necessity for me. I also, since like 2004, I've been put on like an antidepressant and an anxiety medication. Maybe this is why I'm always cheerful and happy every morning. But anyhow, I do take those medications. Of course, at my age now, I'm taking a vitamin D to make sure I get enough vitamin D. He said my calcium looks good, so I don't have to worry about that. I like to have probably a glass of milk every night with my dinner. If I need it, I take an allergy medication. That is just an over-the-counter. For my arthritis, I got degenerative arthritis in my neck and in my hip, my right hip. Not severe yet, but degenerative arthritis doesn't get any better. It just gradually gets worse. So I'm on Melexicam and Tramadol for that. And I take a reduced acid or antacid for the stomach. That just, helps me to be able to, eat every day without having a lot of acid reflux. Or I don't really have the reflux part, but I get really indigestion, belch a lot, or burp a lot, however you want to call it. And so I take one of those daily every morning to keep from having a lot of indigestion. And that's just an over-the-counter one. If that doesn't seem to help anymore, then I will probably see a doctor about it. But until then, this is working. And yes, I smoke. I don't want to make this too long, so maybe just cut it off here pretty soon. Let's see. I think that's it. But yeah, I don't know. It's always been, I got what the antidepressants is. I have what they consider seasonal disorder syndrome, and that is basically you get depressed during certain seasons. And this is kind of one of the reasons too that I decided to move back out of Wisconsin. Like wintertime, I get more depressed than I do during spring, summer, things like that. Really rainy, groggy days like this, my body just blah, I just kind of get a little bit of a depression, but it's not as bad as it probably would have been if I wasn't taking the antidepressants. So it helps me to deal with the seasonal disorder syndrome. I think that's the main part of the depression. Uh, that's all that I've really noticed. And the anxiety is I was having the panic attacks. And panic attacks are kind of scary. I mean, if you've never had one, eventually, if you ever do, they are a bit scary. And your body just kind of starts panicking. I don't even realize this until I start having some symptoms. And so this helps to keep from having those panic symptoms. I guess I can talk a little bit more about those later if you want to. And also, I wanted to ask a question of my viewers. I want to do some hangouts where people can come in and get on here and chat with me. You can do it with camera, without camera, just your microphone, or not come in at all, just sit on the side chat. But I'm trying to figure out when is going to be best for people to be able to come in. Of course, for me, it's going to be evenings after work. Let's see. Time-wise, I'm not sure what time is best. Start them at 6 or at 7. I only want to do it for a couple hours. I don't want to do these 8-hour ones. And I'd like to pretty much do on people that RV or that are camping or that will be RVing, to put some kind of a subject title to it. But if you have any ideas of what is best for you and which you would like, so you can come in and join the days, the times, then I can get a better idea when to have these. And I would post them in advance, so that way there's a little thing on there that says set reminder. So you can click on set reminder. Because I would really enjoy being able to talk with my viewers and my subscribers. You can get to know me more talking to me in person, and I can get to know you, or, ask questions. I know there's a lot of things I don't know yet, and maybe you know, so it'd be good that we're helping each other with ideas and tips and things like that. And sometimes it's better than waiting a couple days for a reply, is be sitting here in person and chatting about it. So give me your opinion on what you think on days and time, and I'll see what I can do. And I don't know if I'll have one every week like some people. I don't know if I can do that every week. I do work full-time. I do like my little crafts and arts, which I haven't been back to doing for probably 3 weeks now because, of course, holidays, 4th of July and this stuff, things are busy. Well, this is going on 15 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I don't want to bore y'all. So you can let me know. All right, everybody. We'll holler at you later. Thanks.